Back in early 92, 94, I actually used to run bulletin board systems and have people log into my apartment and play old MUDs and text adventures. So I was always interested in the technology, always played it and always dabbled. But my career actually started as a t-shirt artist, got into graphic design, got into marketing, eventually into web design, started managing websites for John Deere and other sites, large enterprise applications. And with the birth of Flash, I realized all my friends that I always said I wanted to make a game and they'd never help me, but I could make my own. So I dove deep into Flash and started making Flash games through that advent of the timing was great. That early mini clip and all those guys birthing around 2000. And then quickly I had this idea for a crazy little world of penguins and I became Club Penguin. Launched in 2005 with my great partners Lane and Dave. That company just went huge. It was big, and sold that to the Walt Disney Company in 2007, became a senior vice president at Disney in creative, and learned a ton. And probably one of my favorite moments is actually working with the Imagineers, developing some of the game and interactive products here in the theme parks. Left Disney in 2010, started up Hyper Hippo Games. The idea there was actually I wanted to create my first idea of what I thought a digital toy would be, which was I believe was captured the idea of what Club Penguin was, where it was a community, not a game, and had games in it, but you played with these characters. Came up with this property. The first version of Hyper Hippo 1.0, spent millions of dollars because I earned some money from Disney, and it sucked. It failed, total miserable. Like I think we earned maybe $200. Okay, total waste. Laid off half the team, restructured the group, challenged them that they had 6 months left. Let's find a new product. Went back to my roots of testing ideas, learning about mobile, learning about microtransactions, learning about everything. And out of that, I have to be honest here. There was a young designer in our team called Cody, worked with me at Club Penguin, had this idea for a money-making tapping idle game called Adventure Capitalist. He wrote it on the whiteboard as one of the ideas. I actually walked by and said, dumb idea. I have to be honest about it. Dumb idea. And I'll put that on the record. But I promised the team. I said, I don't know because my game before that failed. I thought I knew what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So I went, I can't do that. I have to let the data decide. So we dove deep into data, gave Cody the shot. He built the game. It blew the doors off the whole building, and it became one of our #1 successes. I'm always looking for new ways to test new games, okay, and always talking to designers. We have a lot of guys that test prototypes on our mobile side. I don't care if you do it Steam, mobile, anywhere, just test games. And what's interesting is this young guy, Jonathan, came to me as a board game designer, and he wanted to start testing games. I was like, well, paper prototyping, everything, it's all the same thing. We're connecting people, we're playing games, has game mechanics. I don't know where the end product will be. It could be digital, could be paper. I don't know, could just be the IP, the look, the image. Could end up being something. And I gave him a wager. If he could figure out how to sell his board game, I would start a company. So he got it going. I started a company, and there's a good 4 people working for it. The company's actually called OOMM. It stands for Out of My Mind, because I shouldn't have been doing that. But I love starting in these companies. I love seeing creatives get going. But the end goal is all the same. It's games connect people. I really believe the strength of all video games and games in general is connecting people. All of them connect people, and that's why I wake up every morning. Just games are awesome.